Welcome to Shaman Man, a channel for spiritual growth and personal development. We hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment letting us know what you think. We're glad you're here. Be well.
Hello everyone, it's David with Shaman Man. I am super glad you're here. I've been asked to discuss and describe the lunar eclipse energy that we're experiencing. I know that for many there's a focus towards the end of the week when it actually occurs, but this is something that's been going on really for the last couple of weeks as far as a building type of energy. So first, let's discuss a little bit about what is a lunar eclipse. You know, when the sun is here and the earth is here, the moon is behind it. So the shadow of the earth envelops the moon. That's a lunar eclipse. Now, when we have the sun, earth, moon in alignment, there are particular terms for that, but that's an increased energy. You'll see that it affects the tides, for example, more dramatically than normal. We are, you know, a large portion of us are made of water, right? So if you can think about the effects of that energy on the ocean, think about you as a mini ocean and the effects that could be going on with you. For the last couple of weeks, many of us have had problems sleeping, waking up in the middle of the night, overindulging in what we're eating, for example. Really just trying to create comfort in ourselves in different ways, and then obviously living with a lot of discomfort. There's a lot of kind of shaking you up kind of energy going on in this. This is all designed for you to help drop the stuff you don't need. It's designed as like a purging of that energy that you don't need. It's a moving in you. So it becomes really intense as we get closer towards the end of the week. If you're not conscious of it, it can make you more aggressive, make you more snappy, you know, a little like that. You'll see people react that way. And that's kind of normal. You know that we're also heading towards the full moon. So this is all kind of coinciding together, and we all know what the full moon does, right? And the stories of people going a little nutso when that occurs. This brings up a lot of emotional energy, right, in you. You have this balance in this dualistic place we live in between sun energy, moon energy, and what that does independently and what that does collectively, along with the other planetary energies, along with the energies that's generated here from out in space, people, animals, plants, rocks. And so the effect, although temporary, can be very impactful and long-lasting. If you're able to use this energy in the right way, and with the right understanding, then it will help to shift you. So in the meantime, you're going to experience some sleepless times where you wake up at bizarre times, almost repetitively. You're going to experience an uneasiness inside yourself, an anxiousness, this kind of unrealized potential, this kind of kinetic energy waiting to come out, right? That's really important. So some things you might want to consider is slowing down a bit, trying to take care of yourself a little bit, in a restful way. The other thing you want to do is kind of be careful as to what you're indulging on. Make sure that you don't go too overboard. It's okay to have moments of, I don't know, gluttony or whatever you want to call it, but it's not something you want to stay in, right? That's not a place you want to stay in. So, you know, it's okay to be in that mode. Just know that, you know, after this week or so, you want to make sure that you're out of that mode. The other thing that I think is really important is some physical activity. In other words, you want to move yourself, whether you take a walk, you know, some people do yoga, some people just stretch. but you want to kind of like move your body a little bit. That'll help to release some of this energy. This stuff is really designed, this flow, this interchange that's occurring, and it's going to be, like I said, as it continues to grow in intensity, is designed to help remove the old. It's almost like a breath. If you can think of like a tide and inhale and exhale, except in this case it's a little more agitated. It's much like you being in the middle of the wave, when it's crashing down and all the bubbles and everything. That's what's really happening right now. So it's really kind of shaking you up in order for you to release what you need to release, but also to be aware, and it will help to kind of balance you after the fact. Again, if you have some awareness, some control, and you use this time in almost a creative aspect. So the other thing I would recommend is to point some of this energy creatively, whether in your work, in your art, in your song, in your dance, whatever it is. Try to put a little more of yourself into it than normal, and you'll find that you will come out much better. This week is really about focused attention. It's really about getting the work done, and that's what it's really here to help you with. So just know that even though it's temporary, this can be a really super positive thing for you with some long-lasting effects. Take care of yourself. Know that this is part of your process, that it's a really unique time and will continue to be so for the next several months, and that take full advantage of it, and know that you're looked after and loved.